All right, so I am back after a little health break, and I kind of wanted to talk about like my tricks for kind of getting out of a little rut, or like when you just kind of feel like you can't go about like your normal days for a while, how to kind of get back into the flow of things. And for me, I have struggled with this so many times. Like it's actually been like the major issue that I have is I know that I personally will need to take these breaks. I'll need to like take mental health breaks. I'll need to take health breaks. I'll need to, take little vacations. I'll need to kind of rest and recuperate. I need to do those things every once in a while. And the process of like getting from that rest state into like back into work mode for me has always been kind of difficult, and ramping that up like sometimes takes 2 weeks, sometimes takes like a few days, but because of that, because it doesn't come naturally to me, like state changes in general, like they're really hard for me. I have some techniques that I kind of want to like talk about a little bit, to bring me back to that state like in a very quick way. And the biggest one, the number one the thing that I start with every time, and at least now that I've gotten a lot better at this, is going back to my actual real why. Like, why am I actually doing it? And this is a lot bigger than just like, for example, if it was like a fitness goal, it's a lot bigger than like, I want to be healthy, I do want to be healthy. That's like why I want to work out. But if I'm not feeling up for it, that's not going to matter. I want to feel healthy is just not going to get me out of bed on a day where like I'm not feeling like I can get out of bed, or like where I have been lazy for like a week or so. And I don't like that word lazy, but like that's the only thing I could think of right now. But like on a day where I've been like resting, right, for like a week, getting that motivation to get up is going to take a lot more than I want to be healthy. Like I can just kind of glaze over that. So it takes like asking why do I want to be healthy? Why is that even important to me? And, I want to be healthy so that I can like live longer. I want to be healthy so that I look better, like you want to be really brutally honest with yourself about like why you want any of this stuff. And for me, like every time I've traced back like any of my goals, at some point I will get to, the like a consistent why of like why I want to do anything at all, pretty much. And it's not usually something that like I would recommend sharing with other people. So I'm like a little bit hesitant to share mine, but I'm going to, because I think it's really important that you see like how far you really want to trace it back. And for me, my why of everything is just wanting to be loved. And I can trace, literally the health goal back. Like when I ask like, why this, it's always about like wanting to be loved, and to be loved, I want to be understood. And I can really like trace that all the way back to, my core why, basically. And what I'll do when I'm trying to get out of a rut is I'll jump right back to that, that original why of like, I know I want to be loved. And then I will trace that up all the way up again to the goal that I want. So like, for example, making these videos, right? I know that my ultimate why is going to be that I want to be loved. To be loved, I need to be understood. I need to put myself out there. I need to be honestly me. And in order to do that, I need to practice being as authentic as I can on camera so that I can reach more people, so that I can express myself through my art, so that I can, really get like one-on-one, or like letting people get to know me one-on-one through these little videos. And even just getting more comfortable on camera, or like speaking about my thoughts, is going to help me become more known for who I really am. And then I will know, linking back to the why, that like if someone, says that they love my art or me, that they really know who I really am. Maybe an overshare, but I want you to see like how far back you really need to trace it, and then kind of like puzzle piece your way up to like how you got to the goal that you did, that you wanted, like, working out, right? Like going to the gym. Like you need to trace it all the way back up in those moments where you are feeling like you don't really want to go to the gym. You want to show step by step like how you got to that goal, how you got to the idea that you should go to the gym. And that's the only way that you feel that intrinsic motivation again. For me, that has worked. I'm here, I'm making this. I really didn't want to do this today, but I am here. And this is exactly what I wanted to, this is the kind of thing that I wanted to show when I was talking about showing the bad parts, showing the ugly parts. And yeah, this is the kind of thing that used to happen to me all the time, and I would just kind of drop off the face of the earth because I was just like, I can't just jump back into it. Like, I'm not in flow. I'm not like, you know, my even just my speaking, or like the connection between what I want to say and being able to say it to a camera has like dwindled a little. You know, I'm not quite as present right now. But it's about showing up. It's about doing this, and no matter what, like no matter how I'm feeling, and this like trailing your like true why all the way back up is the way to do it. So that's why I'm showing up today, because I can see how that actually helps me with my ultimate goal, which is a really simple, basic human need. And you might not even trace it all the way, you know, back to something like that basic. Like, even just saying, you know, I want to go to the gym because, you know, I really want to look hot, you know, like, just like, it doesn't have to be something like super at the forefront of like your human needs. It could just be something that feels very authentic to you. And I would say like you've hit the nail on the head if it's something that you don't want to share with other people, which is kind of funny because I am sharing it with you guys. But yeah, let me know. I mean, let me know if this works for you or what you think of this technique. This is what I do like as a first step to kind of get out of that rut. And yeah, I'll share maybe some more of these like in other videos. I'll see you tomorrow.